Hey, what's up, Military Millionaires? I am here with my buddy Brian, and we are hanging out in front of, I can't tell if you can see it back there, but we're gonna get close. But so he just bought a four-plex. That is terrible angle. Let's do this. So there we go. There's the lighting's better. See? Yeah.
Yes.
But he just bought a four-plex downtown in San Diego for $1.23 million for zero down that cash flows, and we just want to show you what's possible if you fucking put your mind to it. So check this out.
Alright, so that is weird. So, yeah, this is the property. There's 4 units. So there's 2 down here and then 2 upstairs. I'm living in the far back one. There's a whole patio area here that is communal over here, and then go upstairs. So obviously, that's the back units, whole area back there. So they have a whole storage shed, whole patio area and everything. Come inside. So each unit is exactly the same setup and everything. One of them is a 3-bathroom or a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. The others are 3-bedroom, 1-bath.
All right, look. So the tour in might have been terrible because I don't usually do the handheld, but whatever. You guys don't care about that. What you want to know is the numbers. So first and foremost, he's an E5, and I want to throw that out there because it's fucking cool. But tell us a little bit about the deal. Like, what made you decide that you were going to look for something like this?
Yeah, so I actually, I'm a drill instructor, and we get talked to at drill instructor school about using the VA loan from somebody who comes and just gives us classes on it and just tries to give us information. And he kind of went over this like little 1-minute seminar on how to make $100,000 in 3 years while you live here, and it was this whole thing. But what I got out of that is like, oh wow, you can make a lot of money with real estate. So ended up like literally just looking online and fell into Bigger Pockets books and everything, and started reading a couple books, started looking online, and then just eventually started networking.
Well, you're going to make more than $100,000 in 3 years on this if you play
will hopefully.
Yeah. So I mean, we don't want to promise, but so your purchase price was $1.26 after the funding fee and everything. How much did you put down?
I put negative $800.
You got $800 back at closing, which is awesome. I guess the easiest way to run through this would be, what is your mortgage payment?
So the mortgage with interest, taxes, insurance, and everything is about $6,600 a month.
What are you pulling in? We'll break down the units real quick, but do you know total? What are you pulling in?
Yeah, it'll be about $7,800, I want to say. Last time I remember looking at the numbers.
So almost $1,000 buffer.
Yeah. So and then with a property manager, it's about $480 a month after everything's said and done for that. And then, like after all the numbers and all the rooms and everything, I'll be cash flowing about $100 without anything else.
But, and this is the kicker, he's not touching his BAH. So your what is your BAH here?
So single sergeant for this area is $2,386.
So $2,300 a month tax free that he's getting to keep in his pocket, and he's paying down $3,000 worth of his principal every single month. That's crazy. I mean, that's like $5,000 a month added to your net worth, not including your base pay, not including the SDA pay, not including. Right. So the reason I wanted to walk through this, when he told me about this deal, I was like, no fucking way. I'm like, holy shit, that's awesome. And I was like, as soon as you close, we got to come by and check it out. So we have a meetup tonight. I don't know if we're gonna. So he's got to meet us too tonight. And I was like, dude, let me come take a look at it. Let me come wander through. And like, if you guys see the place, it was just renovated by someone. His CapEx is going to be almost nothing. And he's got 2 roommates, 3 other units rented, like the ultimate house hack to live in a market that appreciates more than the rest of the country on average in downtown San Diego. This is fucking cool, man. And it's a nice looking place on a nice corner, or a borderline corner lot. Yeah. There's nothing built in the parking lot next to it. Like, this is cool. So, what allowed you, like, all right, so I know you got this wild hair on your ass, and you're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna build some money through real estate. But before all of the real estate stuff, you weren't making all the stupid decisions that most young service members do. So you had already saved a decent amount of money. Yeah, so I kind of started, so I joined right when I was 18, like literally just turned 18, went to boot camp like 2 months after, and then finished boot camp, then went to my follow-on school. And I actually, that's kind of where it started.
I realized we couldn't have a car to begin with anyway. So I was like, almost made it a game of like to see how much money I could save, like every paycheck. And I started saving, I think like $500 every paycheck was like the goal. And I pretty much hit it like every month for like 6 months straight. And then I went to my unit and I ended up getting a car while I was there, but I got like a certified pre-owned car, like had like 15,000 miles on it. It was like just a little Ford Focus. I still have it now.
Nice.
And literally just gonna drive that thing into the ground.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like started saving up money there. Got to my actual unit in Cherry Point, North Carolina, and I literally like just continued to try and save money and stuff. I went to the gym a lot. Like I got really into fitness and everything. So when you wake up at like 4:30 or 5 in the morning to go to the gym, I like 8 hours of sleep. So I went to bed way earlier than that, which I know is not 100% normal for like the majority of people, but it's a way to I mean straight up like literally that's what I do. I go to bed at like 9:30 at night. And then I would wake up the next morning, and that kind of prevents you from like, and even on weekends, I like wouldn't stay out super late because I wanted the 8 hours. So like, I'm not trying to wake up at like 3 in the afternoon. So I wouldn't always go out and like drink and everything, especially being younger anyway. Like you're not allowed. So all the friends go out when you're 20 and they're 21 and you're like 19 sitting in the barracks. I'm just like, okay, I just won't spend money. And I ended up saving up, just not even like purposefully, just like I don't have a lot of expenses anyway, and just continue to like save whatever I had. I tried to put like a certain amount of like 3 different savings accounts that I had, and I had to like hit that number every single time for each one of those. And I think that like compounds it because it's like, oh, I only saved $200, but like if you're saving $200 in 3 different accounts, so like it's like, oh wait, that's actually like a lot of money. And then and then just continued on saving like that, and then got here and ended up my car's paid off now, so I don't have a car payment and all that stuff, and just continue to like compound. And now I like had the money in reserves to where it's like I can buy a house.
Yeah.
And then I ended up like not needing it up anyway. Literally, yeah. So now it's just like kind of looking for the next thing.
24?
Yeah, I just turned 24.
Yeah, so just turned 24, owns a $1.25 million house with 0 down. That's paying him to own it. Like you can't beat that.
Like I don't know. That was like what blew my mind was people they either don't know about it or like they'll always find an excuse. And like I know that's always the thing. Like, oh, like I'm waiting for the market to drop, or oh, like I'm waiting to save up, or whatever. Like you don't have to. Like there's always a way. Like that's what I learned. Like there's always a way. There's always a form or level of comfortability for you. Like oh, I don't want to live with roommates. You don't have to live with roommates. No. Even if I didn't have roommates in here, I'd still be living cheaper than if I wanted something like this somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm still living cheaper. So that's it. But I'm okay with it. That level of comfortability. And you just have to find what works for you, whether it be like, owning a house with an ADU, because that was something I was looking at too. And then just like whatever it is to like reduce your housing costs, even if it's not eliminating it, and then use that money to fund the next thing to make you even more successful with it. I think that's like
the real kicker is that by using this, you will be able to build equity, build more savings, learn more about landlording, and you'll be able to make another big investment. You're setting yourself up for the future of investing, which is huge because time is on your side. I think the biggest thing here though is like you were accidentally, quote unquote, saving. Like you did everything right without like knowing you were doing
I just like knew that it was for something. I just didn't know what it was.
Paying yourself first, you were living below your means, you were learning about real estate, but like you saved up more money than in the first 4 years you were in the Marine Corps. We don't need to get into super personal finance numbers, but like more money than I saved up in my first fucking 8 years in the Marine Corps. And you did it just by living, like, this is what I tell people all the time, like, if you just, like, go, like, you live in the barracks, and you like, eat at the chow hall, and, like, don't blow all your money on stupid stuff, like, this is what's possible, and it's nothing hard. It's a little nerve-wracking when you go to sign for $1 million loan, I'm sure, but...
at this point, it wasn't, honestly, like, the more, like I said, so, like, learning, obviously, I was, like, nervous during, like, the whole escrow process, not the whole escrow, but, like, in the beginning, but then, like, I just continually like would listen to podcasts and like read and like just continually hearing people like, no, this is a good idea, this is a good idea, this is a good idea, this is the right decision, this is why. And then it got to the point where I was like, well, I took away all contingencies and like, it makes sense. Like, God, like, given like the world burst into flames, which coronavirus it might, but if that's the case, I don't even have to worry about it anymore. But other than that, like, this is like, it's a good decision.
Well, even if that happens, even if you woke up tomorrow and this was only worth half of what you paid for it, you're still living for free, and it's still getting paid down, and it'll come back up in value. You live in San Diego. And like you said, so those of you who aren't intimately familiar with San Diego, I'm gonna mess this up. It's Sherman.
So it's Golden Hill and then Sherman Heights, and I'm right at the border of Sherman Heights and Logan Heights.
And Golden Hill is a very nice area. So it's creeping this way because San Diego only has a few directions to grow. So he's in the route of the route of progress,
Right.
whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And so he's in the right area. And the house on the corner looks like it's being renovated. There's another four-plex on this street. It's a good little area. I like your the mural that's out there. I thought
yeah.
that's cool. But like, it's not a bad area. It's right next to work, and it's in a market that appreciates traditionally double what the rest of the nation does.
Right. Like I literally have to go like 300 feet. I'm in like actually downtown San Diego. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's only like a 5-minute drive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's crazy.
man, that's cool. So all right. So what would you say if somebody was debating a house hack and they were like just not sure if it was the right decision? Like, what was the thing that made you like, oh fuck yeah, that's exactly what I need to do?
So honestly, like, you just have to find whatever. Like everyone likes money, right? Everyone likes money, and it's not necessarily because money is a thing that you want, but it's the opportunity that it presents.
Yeah.
So everyone wants that. It's a matter of how fast you want it, how much of it you want, and then you match that with your level of comfortability. You kind of like meet in the middle somewhere. Like, so me, like living in the barracks, I'm very okay with like living around people, this and that. So I could do something as like aggressive like this. But if you're not comfortable and you only want like a single family home or something, just find one with an ADU, rent it out. You're still in San Diego, that's still $1,500 off your mortgage every month. But you can find ones that are the same price with an ADU as without. Just it might be in a different setup or whatever. But yeah, like you just have to find what level of comfortability you have with like your risk tolerance and make it all match, and then just pull the trigger. Honestly,
That's it. Taking action, learning a little bit, asking some people, and just fucking going for it. So anyway, I want to talk all night, but I asked him if we could do this when he closed the house. Not to show off, not to say he's amazing, this is incredible, we're superstars, but to say, look, it's possible, and if a single sergeant, and I say that like that's a bad thing, but like if somebody who's at the bottom level-ish of like Marine Corps pay or like salary and young can figure out how to buy $1 million house that pays him to live in it, and you're a gunny or a freaking lieutenant colonel or whatever, and you're watching this, like, you can do it too. Or even if you were a sergeant and married, you'd be making another $700.
Yeah,
you like the opportunity is there if you're smart with your money and you spend your time focusing on the right things. And I think that's it. It doesn't take rocket scientists. I mean, I don't know what your MOS is in the Marine Corps, but I drive trucks, so I'm not a rocket scientist.
I play an instrument. So.
There you go. Oh, that's right. You're in the
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's smart, but not a finance nerd. Well, maybe now, but
Yeah, a little bit more now, but
but it doesn't take. You don't have to be a genius to do this, guys. You can just be a normal enlisted Marine.
Right.
So if we can eat crayons and still figure this out. So anyway, you guys have a great day, and subscribe to the channel and tell him how awesome he is in the comments. Oh, before I forget, if anyone wants to ask you questions about this, where can they find you?
Instagram is at Koonsinator, so KOONSINATOR.
I'll throw that in the video or in the description. So
But yeah, feel free. Like, I don't have many followers or whatever, but like, feel free to ask as much as you want. Like, I think this is like honestly one of the coolest things that I've ever done. So
it's
we'd
super
love
cool.
to talk about it.
It's super cool. So awesome. You guys have a great night.